this has quietly led to 4,000 in the last 2 weeks. Many people don't realize that this is quietly happening for Shiba Inu, but it's something that is going to lead to some very exciting and fun times. Shib's time is in fact coming, and I'll show you guys exactly what I mean here. But I also want to discuss something that just hit a 90-day peak for the crypto market. It's a very big deal. So if you guys are new or haven't already, show your support for the channel down below. Hit that subscribe button, that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So I have to say this week for Shiba Inu definitely has not been something to complain about. We're actually up 3.7%. Today is obviously a very nice day for SHIB, pushing 401265 at the time of filming this video. And what we're seeing is, again, a lot of excitement for assets today. Specifically, it started obviously with the announcement of Donald Trump signing an executive order today that's going to be allowing crypto assets to enter 401ks. That's a really big deal. And where we've really seen this surge take place is in US-based assets. Like I've said before, that is usually the thing that seems like the thing that's going to lead us into this alt season, which is a very exciting step. If you guys missed my announcement later as the day went on, we actually heard that Great Britain actually dropped interest rates by 25 basis points. So we're again getting this big push towards an opening up in terms of people's pockets, in terms of investments. That is a very big deal. But SHIB has been quietly taking these steps forward that I think a lot of people are missing right now. In fact, what we have seen is holders for Shiba Inu actually climb by 4,000 wallets. Actually, it's more like 4,400 just in the last 2 weeks alone. Even as we've seen price drop during that time, price, yes, is in fact lower than it was 2 weeks ago. It hasn't mattered. SHIB has continued to take these fundamental steps forward. And this, guys, is exactly why we can set higher lows in the crypto market. This is exactly what leads us to pumps and breakouts. Remember, the big one that we need to watch for SHIB is this longer term trend that dates all the way back to those highs in December. We're not very far away from breaking this trend, guys. Right now, it would be about a 3% move. All right. SHIB right now is up 2.5% on the day. So very clearly, SHIB can do this within a day's time. All right. This isn't a guarantee your financial advice or anything like that. I'm not saying this is going to happen immediately, but what I will say is I've noticed for meme coins is SHIB actually is having the best 7 days right now, especially for the top meme coins. That's a great sign. Obviously, Meme Core must have had a really big day somewhere, and they're up 51.5% over the last 7 days. But look at SHIB compared to many of these others. Obviously, Pudgy Penguin doing really well today, but this is a great sign. Slow and steady, consistency. That is what Shiba Inu is doing right now. And what we'll get into is a time where, if you guys haven't been part of a meme season before, or if you haven't seen how capital tends to work here, is it tends to be matriculate in bulk from meme coin to meme coin to meme coin. We'll have Pudgy Penguin surge a day. We'll have Bonk surge a day. We'll have Trump coin pump out of nowhere a day. We'll have Pepe pump out of nowhere a day. And that tends to be the rotation of capital that we see from meme coins. And what that means is that SHIB is probably going to have a couple days where it's surging, 5%, 10%, 15%. That's not out of the realm of reality. It's not like a not normal thing. Okay. It happens all the time. Seen that many even times back here as well. And really what we're getting back to is a point of comfort in the crypto market. USDT dominance, again, breaking through that 20-day moving average to the downside. Today is that confirmed breakdown here. Not saying it's going to extend for sure, but after getting rejected for 3 straight days, this is a pretty darn big deal. In terms of BTC dominance, despite our bounce that we got here, we've re-entered this box. So now we have to target 61% and try to get below that. That could be a really, really big deal for altcoins and a really big deal for Shiba Inu. And right now, we are seeing increased optics in the crypto market. In fact, what we have just hit is a 90-day high in terms of search optics for crypto, even exceeding what we saw during crypto week, which happened obviously back in July. Guys, retail is more aware than ever. Even Shiba Inu search optics, which I should have pulled up here, even though it's not hitting 90-day peaks right now, it's hitting higher floors. It's hitting higher levels of consistency. And that is exactly what we want to see right now. Now, when is this going to materialize to a boom? I talked about that in a video the other day. We obviously need to trigger adoption. We need Ethereum to probably break through 4,100, which it looks like it might be on a way towards doing in this rally. We obviously need to hold our 20-day moving average. We need a couple days of green here. Even if ETH pushes to 4,000 in the near term, that's going to be a really good sign there. But we're building towards something big in crypto. Obviously, SHIB itself is building towards a breakout, and hopefully this is something that we can get to in the early part of next week. My only concern, and this is what I'll say for really any asset in the market right now, my only concern is if we get up to these moving averages here and we do it like Saturday, if we see a drop in volume and we get a little bit of a rejection like we've done before. Just take a look back here, right? Last time SHIB made a big extension and rally towards this towards this longer term trend. It hit it on the weekend and got the rejection, right? When we take a look at back here, SHIB, last time it actually broke through this longer term trend, it was happening in the middle of the week where we actually had enough volume, enough momentum, enough confidence. Okay. So that's what we need to watch for here. But I like where we're at, like what we're doing. The time is coming, and I hope everybody has done a great job of preparing and rounding out their bags for these moments. So I appreciate you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.